In this video, we're going to be setting it up so, well, in the previous video, we set it up so whenever a client joins, he receives the lobby info of the server. So whenever we make a map change, we're not updating the lobby info. So whenever the host wants to change the map, we need to call this function to have it update our lobby info structure variable that is inside of our class. So what we're going to do is create a dedicated function to do this. So I'm going to go to functions, add one. Let's call this update server lobby info. And it's going to take in an input. It's going to be of type Nazi zombie lobby info. And let's call this one new lobby info. Back to the event graph. We're going to copy all of this and paste it in there. Now for new lobby info, we're going to delete all this and just connect new lobby info to new lobby info. Just like so. Now in the event graph, all we have to do is call update server lobby info. Or we have to actually create it kind of like so. I'd rather have to pass in the data myself. So I want to pass it in just like so. Clean it up. And we're good to go. So now we just simply call the function and pass in whatever lobby info that we want to do/use. So we need to actually call this whenever we make a change to our, actually I feel like it would be easier. I want to actually put all this back in. Yeah, I'm just going to go that route and keep it simple. Yeah, so that way we can simply call update server lobby info. And I'm just going to remove its input. So just like so. So now, whenever we hit OK, we want it to update on the clients. So we need to find that button. OK. View the event. And here it is. So here you can see we set the host current map. What we're going to do is call from here update server lobby info. So whenever the settings are confirmed, we call that function here. And should be just about good to go. But there's going to be a problem. Even though we're updating this variable here, it's only going to be shown for the client that it connects after it's been updated. So I'll show you what I mean by that here in a second. So I'm going to host, and I'm going to join. As you can see, it's on the default map. Back to the main menu. I'm going to change it to map 2 and connect again. As you can see, now it's on map 2. But what if this is on the server, I change it back to map 1? Well, server's on map 1, but the client sees map 2. So we need to, whenever we update it here, what we want to do is we want to call a function, or we can even do it in here, but I'm going to create a separate function just to make it neater. Let's do void update client lobby info and create the definition for that. Like so. And I'm going to call it after this. So update client lobby info. And we can even override this if we wanted to and make it public, but I can't really see any use case where we would want to do that if we wanted to update like just a specific client, for example. But what we're going to do is we're going to loop through our client, uh, our array of connected clients, like we do here, using the variable client act, well, the array client actors, which holds all of our beacon clients that are connected. We're going to do a for loop. So for a online beacon client beacon inside of client actors. Then we're going to cast it. So if we're going to do our class here, our custom, a Nazi zombie beacon client equals cast to that our class from client beacon. We call client on lobby update and we pass in our lobby info. So just like so, we do that and compile. So now anytime that update lobby info is called, so for instance, when we make a change, it should loop through all of our connected clients and send them the updated information, as well as join clients who join later after changes have been made should see the most recent lobby changes as well. So let's go ahead and test that out. We're going to test with 2 clients, get them connected, change the map, and see if they both change. And then we're going to join late on another client and see and make sure that info has been changed. So here's the server. Connect with the client. As you can see, the map's good. Let's go back to the server, change it to map 2. As you can see, both have been changed. So this is the server. I need to remember that. I need a good way to try to remember. I want to join on another one. This should still be the server, I hope. But this connecting client should be on map 2, which he is. So they're all on the correct map. I think that's the server. If I change it to map 1, they all 3 of them change. So we are good to go. We now have our map info and stuff like that replicating successfully. And we know that everything's being updated. So all we have to do, for instance, for the player list is get the player names and store them and update them however we see fit. So I think I'll go about starting that in the next video. So I will see you then.